Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Living the Dream, a show that celebrates ordinary people who do extraordinary things. Hear what motivated them to attain their goals, see which circumstances molded their character and turned them into everyday heroes. Learn more about this show and the hosts for Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod TV and radio on Facebook. Now here are your hosts, the Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod, Kathleen O'Keefe Cannabis and Lori Boyle.
Welcome to Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod. We have a real treat for you today. We're going to be making a very, very healthy smoothie. And it's going to be a little different today because I get to be the sous chef. I love being the sous chef. And Lori's going to be doing most of the work with our Wicked Green smoothie. It is going to be so healthy for you. So I'm going to just explain to you what's going to be in our Wicked Green smoothie. To start with, we have parsley, we have an apple, we have a kale mix. It's got kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, all just kind of chopped up together, and we did that so that we wouldn't take as much time. Purple cabbage, because what you drink should actually be a rainbow of colors. All the things that you put into your smoothie should be a rainbow of colors. So then we also have our cucumbers and our celery. So that's what's going to be in our smoothie.
All right.
Take it away, Lori.
Well, I drink these all the time. We thought we would do this for a TV show. And what we're going to do is use this Nutribullet, which is a great thing. I mean, it really pulverizes the juice into a smoothie and makes it very easy to drink. If you do this in a blender, you're probably going to have to strain it because it doesn't quite pulverize it like it does in the Nutribullet. Mm-hmm. We're really not trying to do a commercial for Nutribullet, but it's probably the best thing on the market, I think, right now.
I agree.
And it's really great. So for our smoothie today, we're going to take some kale mix. Now, we went to the store and we were looking for kale and spinach, but we found kale mix that was organic, and that makes it even easier because then you get, as Kat said, the Brussels sprouts, the cauliflower, all that stuff. So we're going to start with that, and when you use this, what you want to do is put the lightest thing in the bottom. That's how you want to do it, lightest thing in the bottom. So then you don't want to use too much either because you're only going to make this much. The other thing is this has a do not exceed line on it.
It does, it's right there, you just max. It's so small, you're going to have to put your glasses on to see it, but it is there. It's like 3/4 of the way up.
Right, it's right here, if that can make any sense. But this max line, this is like a red line on an airplane. You know, do not exceed this line because I've exceeded that line and it's just leaked everywhere.
Oh,
it just went all over the counter and everything.
Oh no.
So you want to go light.
Do you want me to pull a little bit of these apart for you?
Why don't you pull a little bit of that?
So I'm just going to put this in. You can put the stems in if you want. Kind of up to you, okay? So for our audience that's sitting out there waiting for this to be done, you know, I just pull the leaves off and don't mess with the stems.
Yeah, that's fine. And you don't want a ton of parsley, but you know, you want a little bit because the whole point really of drinking one of these things is so that you can drink your vegetables and you don't have to eat ones you really don't like. Like who really likes kale and Brussels sprouts? I mean, not a lot of people like it. So
if you love them, you would love the smell of them over here. If you don't, you know, put them in a drink them down because they are so good for you. Really, really good for you.
And the other thing you want to do is cut up your pieces kind of small. You don't want to put like whole pieces of the cucumber in. You know, I mean, this is big enough. Mm-hmm. And one little cucumber, like the little English cucumbers, they're great because they're like a really good size for a drink, and you can use the whole thing.
And they're sweet. They're really sweet, you know, so you don't have to take the bitter out of them. You know how you cut off this top of the cucumber here, and then you just kind of roll it around the cucumber, and it pulls out all the white bitter. You don't have to do that. They're so sweet.
Right. And so the idea is really to put all the vegetables you can into the drink, and then put enough of something sweet so you can drink it.
That's where the apple comes in. But you know what they say, an apple a day, Lori, keeps the doctor away.
That's right.
And this is a really fresh apple. And I just put the knife in and kind of go around it and very gently pull it apart.
So I'm just going to put this much of celery. We're going to have that much. I think I might put a little more kale in.
Okay, so how much apple do we want? Two slices or more?
No, I'd put the whole apple in there.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I do anyway.
All right. That's
So
good.
You've had a whole salad by drinking this. And if you're going to start with juicing and you haven't really done it before, I'd caution you to start small with these because they can really wreak havoc on your gastrointestinal system if you don't start small with it. And then just see how you handle it and then move up from there because it's a lot of raw food. It's a lot of fiber at one time. So.
But you know what I found, Lori, when we were making these before? Lori and I were making these last year, and we were trying them out to find the ones that tasted the best. My hair and my nails really grew, especially my hair. And my skin just got so glowy. It really is healthy for you. And of course, we use all organic, so it's really healthy.
You want to use all
We're going
organic.
to be going past our little max if we put the rest of this in. So
well, the max line is really for the water.
Okay.
That's what the max line is, but that's okay. That's probably enough, I think. Okay. So now we're just going to add some water, and I am going to look for that max line, which is right here.
It's right there. Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see that, but it's right here. So you want to put enough water in because you don't want it to be just vegetable. It has to have some water in it.
Or it won't blend up well.
It won't blend up well. It won't taste good. So there you go, the max on the water. Now, this gets noisy. So this is the piece that goes on next. This is actually the blade. So you're going to put it this way, and you're going to make sure that it goes on straight, because if it doesn't go on straight and you put it in here, that's going to be another big mess. So
You're going to be cleaning off your ceiling. Seriously.
Really? Yeah, it's going to go everywhere. Okay, so hopefully it's going to work. And let's give it a try. All right, so then you line up. There's little tabs here that you line up for the machine, and then you just push it down and give it a twist. So it's going to be noisy.
Oh, it's pretty.
And that's probably long enough, but you see, it's like a watery drink. It's not like a sludgy drink.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's easy to drink, and
Our
your
audience
kids
are like
will
all
love it.
straining their necks to look at it, but and you can watch it kind of going through all that. It goes from chunks to suddenly kind of smoothie to suddenly watery, which is great.
Right. So if you can see it, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see how watery this is.
And look at how much time it took. It didn't take anything.
Didn't take any time, and it doesn't take much of the vegetables either, because there's a lot of vitamins and nutrients in this particular group of vegetables. Lots of nutrients for these tiny leaves. So here you go, Kat. That's one for you. Yeah,
Smells good. It does not smell like Brussels sprouts. It doesn't.
So, to your health.
Your health. Thank you so much for joining us on Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod Cook. Remember, all of our recipes take 15 minutes or less. So, this one took even less time than that. Make sure you come back and watch what we do next when we're making another smoothie.
That's right.
Healthy smoothie.
And don't forget to look for our new book on Kindle and Amazon for our drink mixes. We're going to have smoothies, infused water, and cocktails. So
Good cocktails.
thanks for watching. Cheers.
Oh, that's delicious.
Thank you for joining Lori Boyle and Kathleen Cat O'Keefe Cannabis on Wicked Housewives on Cape Cod. Don't forget to like us on Facebook for our show updates and join us next time when we showcase more everyday heroes.